Main event time. My God, that co-main was ass. Oh my goodness, it was ass. I was here thinking, I kind of had this mindset like, yo, I know we all think this fight's gonna be ass, but like everybody's been disrespecting these girls. They might actually put on a banger. They might put on a banger just to like prove everyone wrong, almost like insecurity makes them fight crazy. But no, it was still ass. It was ass. Not good, guys. Not good. Mackenzie Dern is a UFC champion, bro. How unserious is women's MMA? Respectfully. Here we go. There we go. I think I think Cyril Gane is gonna look good for about a round and he's gonna get caught. Because he does fight like a dumbass a little bit. Did he forget to put it? Oh my god. Cyril Gane came out without his cup. He's getting knocked out, bro. He's nervous. What an idiot, bro. This is a joke, bro. He walked out with no cup on, bro. He's about to get knocked out. It's first round. I changed my mind. First round. Let me check on football, bro. Because we already know what's about to happen here. Let's see. What's going on with football today? Did Vanderbilt win? Is that shit still on? Who won? Oh, is that the night game? 3-0. Mizzou's up. Unfucking serious. Let's go. Let's go, Tommy. Holy shit, bro. That is hot. What up, B Denti? What up, brother? Just eating some ramen noodles, watching some UFC, living the dream. Living La Vida Loca. Cyril Gane about to get beat up. Nigga left his cup. I'm gonna go live on TikTok in a minute to show the fight. Let's go, Tom. This might be my shortest UFC stream ever. I did not stream the co-main event because, come on, what are we doing? But we got Aspinall. We got a heavyweight main event. And it's a Tom Aspinall heavyweight main event. So could be a quick one. Here we go. If Gane wins this, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be pretty funny. Watch Gane win, and John Jones instantly forgets about Pereira and just goes for the title now. How funny would that be? Here we go. I can't miss a second because it might be over quick. Let's get set up. Put on Do Not Disturb. Did they get his cup yet? Did dumbass get his cup? Wait, who's winning Iowa right now? How does nigga Luca get skinny but always fat, but still look fat? All right, here we go. Here we go. Bon, I mean. All right, let's get ready. Let's get ready. All right, here we go. Put my shit on Do Not Disturb. Essential. We're going TikTok. We're going live. And we're going UFC 321. Oh. The world till Aspinall. Let's get to it. Gotta turn the volume down a little bit. I don't get clipped. Here we go. Let's see it. Let's get it. Here we go. Will Cyril Gane. Oh! Let's get active. Let's get active. Here we go. Cyril Gane throwing a lot of... Oh! Yeah, Aspinall's aggressive. This might be a quick one, yo. Oh! Aspinall does keep that chin in the air, though. We know that. We know Aspinall keeps that chin in the air, though. We got to watch for that. He's throwing a lot of kicks, though. Yeah, he wants that. He wants that knockout. Aspinall wants that early knockout. You can tell. Oh! Gane is under fire. He's surviving so far. He's throwing a lot of those lead leg kicks, trying to keep Tom off of him, but Tom is coming forward with the boxing. Little nosebleed from Aspinall there. Takedown. Uh-oh. Gane learned some takedown defense. Didn't go all out for it though. Just a little filler out. Aspinall's going high with the kicks. Different for him and different for the definitely different for the heavyweight division. What up, TikTok? Yeah, Aspinall's nose is busted up. I don't know what it was. Yes, I'm a grown-ass man. And yes, I still eat my oodles and noodles. Like I'm in poverty. Oh. Gane, what are you doing? Falling all over himself. Nothing clean's really landed yet, though. Good spinning kick there. Turning side kick, kind of. What y'all thinking? Gane's moving well. Will he make it to the second round? That would be a win in itself right there. Oh, good right hand. Good right hand. Gane looks comfortable in there. Good low kick. Aspinall switching southpaw. I've never seen him do that before. Oh. Has Aspinall fought a southpaw in the UFC? I don't remember him. Well, he fought, I think the only southpaw would have been Marcin Tybura. And he's ass. Respectfully. That was a easy work. I don't think he's really fought a good southpaw that moves like, I mean, there's not one that, dude, I'm not gonna lie, Cyril Gane looks good, man. Looks comfortable, staying on the outside here. Definitely has a speed advantage. Oh. But any second he could just get slapped. Nosebleed. Aspinall's busted up on the nose. Gane looks good here. Ooh, good low kick. Oh, right hand got through. That's a lot of blood for, I don't even know what landed. Oh! Aspinall's about to lose, bro. Oh, my God. No way. No way. Jesus, eye poke and a nut. kick at the same time? What the fuck? Are you kidding me? You think Aspinall's ahead? He's been outstrike. Gane's outstriking him right now. Numerically. Got his nose busted up a little bit. But sometimes it's quality over quantity, but I don't know. Aspinall hasn't landed anything heavy. He's landed some good leg kicks. He hasn't really landed any heavy punches, though. Imagine Aspinall just takes the DQ. Oh, God. How much slander is Aspinall going to get if he wins by DQ? Oh, God. No way, bro. To the right? This way? I gotta stay in the screen so it doesn't get clipped, bro. Oh, that's a bad eye poke, though. Jesus Christ, bro. Yeah, bro. The nigga poked both eyes and kicked him in the nuts at the same time. Did he kick him in the nuts too? No, he did. Not quite. If they end this fight right here, bro, oh my God. Oh my God. No, he poked him bad, bro. What up, Missy? What up, y'all? Yeah, like, come on, bros. Let's not let's not complain and fucking yell at me. I'm giving you the fight for free, guys. Please. They're gonna stop it, yo. If they stops this might legitimately be the worst. This might be the worst pay-per-view of all time, bro. Appreciate you, Nate. Appreciate you, Juan. This might go down as one of the worst pay-per-views of all time. If this ends right here. They're gonna end it, bro. He can't see. He can't see. Gane hit him. Just punch him. Cyril Gane just punched the nigga right here. This is crazy, bro. I'm glad none of y'all had to pay the $80 for this. I got the fire stick. I got the fire stick, so I didn't have to pay for this. But I'm glad that y'all didn't have to pay for this either because it's over. Oh, it's really over. No contest. Aspinall keeps the belt. Oh my God. Oh my Jesus. You gotta be shitting me, bro. So now what? Now what happens? Do they give him a rematch? Because Aspinall off of this eye poke, they already like John Jones and Pereira were already like shunning him out. Like, we don't really want to fight him. We'll just fight each other. We're both older guys. And now an eye poke, he's definitely not getting neither one of them, bro. He's not getting neither one. How crazy is it that now, even though I think I'm not that excited to see John Jones at this stage of his career, but just as far as the fan, the casual fan, and like the regular hype of who knows names more, the John Jones Pereira fight is now gonna be 10 times bigger than whatever Aspinall's next fight is. A guy that's been retired for a year and a light heavyweight coming up has more hype than the heavyweight championship, bro. It's crazy. There's two guys in the division that people are going to care about more than the champion. It sucks for Aspinall. I do think Gane was winning. Jones finished Gane in a minute. Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm saying. And Tom shot one takedown, couldn't get it, but he didn't really go all out for it. I mean, for the amount of fighting that we saw, Aspinall didn't look great. So this, I mean, I don't think his stock drops, but it doesn't go up. That's for sure. Wow. That is one of the worst pay-per-views I've ever seen in my life. Wow. Wow. DC, let him go fucking fix his eye, brother. What if he what if he pulls a Bisping, bro? Second blind you. Look at that. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. It just stayed. He just kept the fucking fingers in his eye for like 5 seconds. Yeah, that's bad, bro. Yeah, that's horrible. No. Abel, bro. I will say, I thought he was losing too, so I agree with you. I thought Cyril Gane was winning that first round. And it was gonna be it was gonna round out to be an interesting fight, but that was a fucking bad eye poke, bro. What is Gane gonna say? That was a really bad eye poke, bro. Both eyes, and it just stayed in there for like 3-4 seconds. I thought honestly at first I thought he poked him in the eye and kicked him in the nuts at the same time, but the kick didn't land. A lot of energy. I'm disappointed. Frenchman. I'm very disappointed. Did you get your cup on, buddy? His eyes was closed, bro. Does that not hurt though? Take two fingers. Take two fingers. Full force. Like you're throwing a punch. Like full force like you're throwing a punch. That same action into your eye while it's closed. See if that still hurts. Try it. I want you to try it. Even if your eye is like, even if you like close it right in time, just do that to your eye. Like full force. Or actually let a 6'4", 265-pound guy like throw an open-handed punch. Halfway when the punch is about to get there, close your eye and see if that still hurts or not. It's not gonna hurt. I mean, obviously, it's not gonna hurt as much as if your fucking eye is wide open, but that's bad, bro. Shit hurts. I look retarded, but what a waste of my fucking time. Well, see, this is one time. This is one time that I'm very, very happy being somebody on Central Time. I know Central Time and Eastern Time we go through this. This is why I'm happy this fight was early in the day. Because if I sacrificed a Saturday night for this card, I would be pissed. Thankfully, when it's a daytime Abu Dhabi card, you can watch the fights and then go out and still have your Saturday night and do whatever the hell you want. That's beautiful. For this card, sacrificing a Saturday night, I would have been pissed off. So thank God this was at least a daytime card. And I didn't spend like from 10 o'clock to midnight watching this garbage. I mean, truly one of the worst pay-per-views in a while for me. And I haven't been happy. I haven't been happy with a lot of pay-per-views recently, but I'm trying not to be a Debbie Downer, but this is even on a scale of, you know, the criticism that Dana's been getting recently, this is bad. And then the next two cards, oh God. We got this, and then go look at the next two fight nights. Remember, Dana tried to say he wanted to send ESPN off with a bang. Nah, he's sending ESPN off with straight ass. He's giving ESPN a 2-pack of ass on the way out. And then they're going to give Paramount, hopefully, that pack of good, that good. But right now, the ESPN era is ending with garbage. Wow. All right, guys, I'm going to end the TikTok right here. Still going to be live on YouTube and Twitch for a little bit longer, but wow. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube, guys. I don't even know if I'm going to post a reaction to the full card because it wasn't even that good. Maybe I'll post like a YouTube short or something. I don't really care, bro. Not even worth my time. They got Laura Senko all covered up. Haram. I did have Shogun winning that first round, though. I will say that. So, yeah, appreciate you guys. I will be live. Y'all know I go live for all the fights, boxing and UFC. So I think the next big one will be back for obviously the UFC 322, Islam JDM, and then I will do the Jake Tank fight. I know we're shitting on it. I'll do Jake Tank. I'll do Brian Norman, Haney. I'll do Benavidez versus who's Benavidez for Yard. I'll do all those. So make sure you come through. Peace out, TikTok. I'll catch y'all later. Appreciate you guys. Good night. Wow, bro, it was bad, dude. That was one of the worst pay-per-view cards in history. What up? What up, Carson? What up, Wicked Blunt? What up, Christian? I'm gonna put the chat on the screen now. Wow, man. I gotta be somewhere at 6:30, but I got a little bit of time to stay on here. Parker versus Wardley. When is that? I forgot when that is, to be honest. Is that today? That's today, isn't it? I probably won't do it, though. Yeah, it's tonight. Yeah, I won't be able to do that one. Arab is going to bomb the UK after this shit. Hey, man. Who would blame him? Even though Aspinall is like half, isn't he like half Polish or something? He's only like half British. I'm gonna eat my ramen noodles, bro. That was bad. Yeah, it's over, Christian. Not great, man. Steve Harvey in the crowd. What the fuck? People told me Volkov got robbed or Volkov robbed Almeida. I don't really care. Who even gets fight of the night tonight? I guess they'll give it to Mackenzie Dern just because nobody else fucking had a like 5-round fight. Maybe Islam or maybe Umar. Umar looked pretty good. Umar looked pretty good, but there's really nothing to write home about this card. Is there anything on this card that y'all are like excited to talk about, or you saw Umar get dropped? How dare you, bro? How dare you? Did he not get dropped against Marab? Did he get dropped against Merab? I don't think so. Not on the. Yeah, no, he didn't get dropped. He got hurt though. Oh, 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 disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. B-boy Crestock, bro. How bad was that card, man? Holy shit. Dana White might get beheaded out there for giving him that bullshit ass card. Dana White might get beheaded. This nigga don't give a shit no more. He don't give a shit about ESPN. He worried about boxing, which I love boxing, but I don't like Dana White in boxing. But Dana White's like more worried about boxing than fucking. Do you think Aspinall was overreacting? No, it was a bad poke. I mean, it was a bad eye poke, and it was both eyes, bro. A lot of people are like, he was losing the first round. He took an easy way out. I don't think that's, two things can be true. I do think he was losing the first round, and I do think the eye poke was legitimate. So I'm not going to trash him too much for it, but that was a really bad ending, really bad overall card. Nothing to really react to really be excited about after that card. Now Aspinall is almost in a position where he's the heavyweight champion, but he's not even the person in the division that people are the most excited about. This doesn't raise his stock at all. If anything, it keeps it the same or lowers it because he was, to me, losing the first round. You've got John Jones and Pereira, who already were like shunning him. Like, oh, we're just 38-year-old older guys. We don't really got to fight that young guy. He doesn't have the resume. He doesn't, and now he has this performance. You get poked in the eye. You're definitely not getting neither one of them. You're not getting Pereira. You're not getting John Jones. So now what? Now what? You take 6, 7, 8 months off or a couple months off, and then you got to fight Gane again? Is the UFC going to give him another terrible card? Are they going to stack the card for him? Seems like the UFC don't give a fuck about Aspinall. They didn't help him at all promotionally with this card. They put it in Abu Dhabi when he's a Brit and Gane is French. They put it in Abu Dhabi for two guys that have no allegiance to Abu Dhabi or no connections with Abu Dhabi. They made the rest of the card horrible. Horrible on paper and ended up horrible in reality. They're sending seems like they're sending, Dana said they're going to send ESPN off with a bang. It seems like he's sending ESPN off with a fuck you. Because look at this card, how it just rounded up, and then look at the next two fight nights, the next 2 weeks. Guys, this may be one of the worst months of MMA in history. We do get, no, not worst months, but worst stretches of like 3 cards. This is one of the worst stretches of three cards in a row of just ass. And then we get Islam JDM, which is good. But I'm telling you, look at this card and how it rounded out, how bad it was. And then look at the next 2 cards. I'm telling you right now. It's gonna be some tough watches, guys. They better rebook Gane and Aspinall. If they give a fuck about Aspinall at all, bro, you gotta book him like before. You got to get Aspinall back in there and give him a chance to have an impressive performance before John and Pereira fight, if they do. You got to let Aspinall try to redeem himself and have a great performance before y'all give John and Pereira the spotlight. Because if they fight first and it's a great fight and it's a spotlight, like it's literally going to be a cloud over the heavyweight division. Like, yeah, Aspinall's the champion, but like, we know Jones is the GOAT. Or if Pereira knocks out Jones, it's like, yeah, we know Aspinall's the champion, but like, what Pereira just did is like way better. And like John already destroyed Gane. And we saw Cyril Gane having a great first round against Tom. Bloodied his nose. Women's MMA is ass now, bro. It's been ass for a while. Women's MMA has been ass since like the last time women's MMA was good, I think, was when Rose, Joanna, and Wei Lee were all around at strawweight. Amanda was still around at bantamweight and featherweight. She was the champion both. That was the last time women's MMA was even worth anything. When Amanda was around at that weight, Valentina was around at her weight, and then Wei Lee and Rose were around, and Joanna. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Joanna's probably the most entertaining women's MMA fighter of all time, bro. She got bangers. She didn't always win later in her career, but Joanna's got bangers. She might be my favorite women's fighter of all time, bro. Joanna's the shit, bro. I fuck with Joanna. Aspinall didn't look too hot. Yeah, he didn't look great, man. Feel like there's more chance of getting Jones back now. No, well, I feel like if Aspinall would have got an impressive performance, the UFC would have almost forced John to fight him. But now that he got poked in the eye, John could just be like, yo, this dude's not even relevant, bro. He just got beat up by Cyril Gane was whooping him in the first round. Like, I'm not wasting my time with that guy. Love Rose and Amanda, yeah. Rose is a G. And I know a lot of people talk about the golden era of women's MMA. They just talk about Ronda, but I think that era that I just described was way better than when Ronda's era, because Ronda was almost like just beating up bums. Like, did Ronda beat anybody that's a Hall of Famer or that's like remembered? No. Did she beat anybody that will be remembered like at all? Who's her best win? Miesha Tate? Who gives a shit, bro? Respectfully, like, who cares? Versus the Nunes era. Nunes fought Cyborg. Nunes fought Ronda herself. Nunes fought Holly Holm. Those are all Hall of Famers. So when you look at it on paper, I think that was definitely the golden era. Shevchenko, yeah, she beat Shevchenko. Yeah, I think Shevchenko versus Wei Lee is going to be I don't know. That's going to be a weird one to call. When is that fight? What card is that on? Is that on 20? When is that card? When is that fight happening? Is that on 320? What card is that on? Is it on 322? Hold on. UFC. It's on the Islam card? Oh, I forgot about that. Though. All right, let's see. Let's see how good this card is. See, this card is stacked, bro. I'm not going to lie. They could have took one of these fights and threw it on the Aspinall card. Like if y'all gave a fuck about Aspinall at all, y'all could have threw one of these fights on his card, bro. Like, y'all could have gave him, like, do y'all really need two, not one, but two top 10 welterweight fights on one card, or three top 10 welterweight, because you got the championship fight, you got Sean Brady versus Morales, and you got Leon versus Pratis on the same card. Three top 10 matchups in the same division on one card. Y'all could have threw one of them on Aspinall's card, but if y'all cared about him at all, y'all could have put Leon Pratis on his card. It would have been two English guys, put them together. It would have helped to, maybe boost the UK audience that cared about this card. Like, damn, bro. Y'all just gave this card everything. Yeah, even Dariush and BSD. That's probably going to end up on the prelims. That could have been the main card for this one. that definitely would have been main card for this card. That might end up prelims because, yeah, they already got 5 fights above it. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Even Blanchfield versus Cortez. I know, people don't love women's MMA right now, but Tracy Cortez is a big name that people watch for obvious reasons. But shit, bro, y'all could have gave some star power to Aspinall. Y'all didn't give him nothing. Kopylov Rodriguez, even that's a banger. Even those aren't big names to casuals, but they're a style of fighting that's probably going to be a crazy knockout. Kopylov versus Rodriguez, Dariush versus BSD, Leon Prates, the Aspinall haters. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, John Jones fans are loving this. Pereira fans are loving this. People that just hate Aspinall are loving this. People that hate UK fighters are loving this, bro. Like, it's just, honestly, it makes the whole heavyweight division look unserious because a retired guy, a guy that's retired, and a light heavyweight are the most exciting heavyweight fight that anyone cares about by miles. Like, if John Jones and Pereira, for real, agree, neither one of us are fighting Aspinall. We're just older guys. We just want a money fight. We don't really care about the title. We don't care. Who in the division does anybody give a fuck about Aspinall fighting? Who? Who is an exciting contender at heavyweight that anybody cares about? What was it, Almeida? He lost. And who was really excited about him because of his style? Who really cared about him anyway? I mean, he would have got there just off of merit, but like, who really was like, damn, I can't wait till Almeida gets that title. Like, come on. Nobody at heavyweight is exciting right now. Derek Lewis is always one. This is how you know how unserious heavyweight is. Derek Lewis is always 1 or 2 exciting knockouts away from a title shot at any moment. That's how unserious heavyweight is. Tahabi should have fought Song Yadong. Cheeto should have fought Batista on this card and Umar versus Peter. That could have been good. But then what would Merab have done? Because Merab wanted to get to that 4 title fights in 1 year. Also, I think Song Yadong would have fucked Zahabi up. Cheeto versus Batista could have been decent. Cheeto could have won that Zahabi fight, bro. That was kind of disappointing. As a Cheeto fan, that was kind of disappointing, bro. Look, we went from that ass card to look at the next 2 weeks, bro. Look at the next 2 weeks. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Wow, dude. Oh, wow. Leon should have been co-main. Yeah, I agree 100%. They could have put Leon together with Aspinall. Would have made the most sense. Yeah, but shows where their, allegiance lies right now. And then Aspinall coming out, and then Aspinall's dad coming out saying, hey, I don't think you should re-sign with the UFC. I think you should just take up boxing next. Like, come on, bro. Do you think they're going to try to build him a better card now? That you got your pop saying shit like that? What the hell? And then Aspinall was saying, like, I don't think I'm going to be around the sport very long. I want to get out of this with no brain damage. Dana doesn't love that. And then you said the shit about my friend that just got in the UFC. If he ever got the title shot, I would vacate the title because I didn't want to fight him. And Dana comes out and says he hates hearing that. I mean, what more can you do to get on Dana's bad side? Who was the last heavyweight champion that wasn't on Dana's bad side? I think Dana White just hates heavyweights. Seems like his dislike for Aspinall may start to build now. John Jones, he won't even tell John Jones he can be on the White House card because he said he can't trust him. Before that, we know what happened with Ngannou. Literally forced him literally glazed him. It's so crazy. Stipe was the champion. While Stipe was the champion, Francis was the number one contender. Dana glazed Francis so much as the contender that he made Stipe hate him. So then him and Stipe hate each other. And then Francis beats Stipe, becomes the champion. And then you start hating Francis. I mean, the last heavyweight that Dana liked was, I guess DC. And DC was only a heavyweight for like fucking a year or something. Like, is Dana just going to beef with every heavyweight champion? I mean, my God. Let's look at the rankings right now. What is heavyweight? If y'all had to name the heavyweight top 10, could you do it right now? Could you name the heavyweight top 10? Yeah, these noodles are not cold. They're pretty hot. They're like lukewarm. They have cooled off a little bit. I just put boiled water in here, so. Could you name the top 10 in heavyweight right now? When was the last time Tai Tuivasa fought, bro? He's ranked 11th still. Who the fuck is Mick Parkin? Yo. Who the fuck is Mick Parkin, bro? That dude's ranked number 13. Who in God's name is Mick Parkin? Who the hell is this? Who the fuck is Mick Parkin? Who the hell is this? Oh, bro. Who is this guy, bro? What the fuck? I'm done, bro. I'm done with this division, bro. He has one UFC fight? Oh, he beat Muhammad Usman by decision. So impressive. Oh my God, dude. Heavyweight is so bad. Heavyweight is so bad, bro. Bro, Curtis Blades has been top 10 for like fucking 20 years. Curtis Blades is like the Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier of heavyweight. Where they were ranked in the top 5 for like 10 years, but they never got the title. And they got multiple title shots, and they always folded in the title shot. That's Curtis Blades at heavyweight. Brother, that dude has been top 10 since Stipe was champion. I'm not even bullshitting. Curtis Blades was like top 10. He might have been top 10 when... Bro, he's been top 10 for a long time. I hate seeing heavyweights that could obviously be light heavyweights if they went on the diet. Yes, exactly. Like 5'10" heavyweights, 5'11" heavyweights, 6'1" heavyweights that are just fucking obese. I don't think anybody 6'2" and below can't not be 205 pounds, bro. Like, are you serious? You're 6'2". You can't get to 205? Are you shitting me? You serious? You're only 6'2", and you can't get under 205 pounds. 6'2", 205. That's probably still like what, 14, 15% body fat. That is not that hard. Jailton Almeida. How tall is Jailton Almeida? Sergey Spivak, Curtis Blades, Pavlovich. Bro, Jonathan Almeida could be a light heavyweight. He ain't that fucking big. I don't even know if he weighs. I don't even know what he weighs in at. That's why I think low key they could make a heavyweight and then a super heavyweight where it's just the fucking fattest bastards in the world. Pereira should fight Aspinall. Yeah, if he would have had an impressive performance, he might have been able to do that. But I think John and Pereira are just gonna continue to like shit on him now. Like, oh, ooh, we're not fighting that guy. What has he done? What has he proved? That's gonna be the narrative. It sucks, but that's just what's gonna happen. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream, guys. Appreciate y'all coming through. Sorry it was so short, but the eye poke prevented us from a great night, great day. What's today? Yeah, I gotta be somewhere at 6:30, so gotta go get ready for that. I thought that I was low key scared that the car was gonna like flood into my time being able to get out, but it's only 4:30, bro. How do you think it would have ended if it wasn't for the eye poke? I mean, Aspinall was losing, bro. Ciryl Gane looked good on the feet. I don't think that Aspinall would have just been able to just knock him out. Ciryl Gane's defense looked on point, and he looked very good with movement, and he looked faster than Aspinall. We know Aspinall is very fast hands, but as far as feet and footwork, Ciryl Gane looks smoother and faster as a striker, like smoother footwork. Tom Aspinall probably has faster hands, but the footwork, Ciryl looked more light on his feet. So just on the feet, I think Ciryl Gane can definitely win that fight. If he would not have been able to mix in the wrestling to make that a threat, I think Aspinall could have lost. Aspinall landed a couple good straight shots. Yeah. I think as soon as Aspinall was able to get one takedown, he would have started taking over the fight because Gane would have been thinking about that and he would have been able to knock him out. I think Aspinall, as soon as Aspinall lands one takedown, I would have been like, oh yeah, Ciryl Gane's done. He's done. Because now that he's got him thinking about the takedown, he's going to be able to catch him. But if they're just on the feet, just having a kickboxing match, hey man, Ciryl Gane can kickbox with the best of them in heavyweight. So I think it really depends on what would happen in the trajectory of the fight. But yeah, Fundora versus Thurman was supposed to be today. With there was a good co-main on that too. Who was the co-main on that one? The co-main was actually one that I was almost more pissed about. Who was the co-main in that one? Do you remember? Was it the co-main on that was a banger, bro. Was it Roach and Pitbull? Or was it? No, it was Stephen Fulton versus O'Shaquie Foster. Yeah. Right? I can't remember what was the co-main in that. I think that was the co-main, right? And then they just scrapped the whole card. Sucks, bro. Sucks. We need some big boxing because the UFC is going to be bad the next couple of weeks. When is Norman versus Haney? That's probably, I'm very excited about that fight. I am hype about that fight. And I must say, I'm sorry, guys. He got me again. I kind of want to see what happens with Jake and Tank. I know it's a stupid fight. I know it's ridiculous. I know it shouldn't be happening, but he got me, bro. He sold me. I kind of want to see it. Sorry. I enjoy slop sometimes. But yeah, what we got coming up? Let's see. Yeah, Parker Wardley. What we got next week? Anything good next week? Michaela Mayer's fighting. Okay. Yeah, nothing great next week. The 7th, we got. Oh God, dude, Otto Wallin's fighting. Okay, Okay, the 8th, November 8th, we got Ortiz fighting Lubin. That'll be good. The winner of that should fight the winner of that should fight Boots. Do you ever watch one? Yeah, all the time. I love one championship. I love the Muay Thai, and then the MMA I watch on occasion as well. But yeah, I love one. I was gonna go to their USA card that they're gonna have in Atlanta, but they canceled it. I was mad about that. Yeah, Ortiz fights Lubin on the 8th. That'll be fun. Schofield Diaz on the co-main. Jake Paul, Tank on the 14th. Gary Russell Jr. on that card. Alicia Baumgartner on that card. Be pretty fun. Oh shit. Okay, that's actually gonna be a great weekend. That's gonna be a great weekend. That is gonna be fucking amazing. That's the same day as UFC 322, right? Hold on, let's see. UFC 322 is the 15th, right? Oh yeah, that's gonna be a fucking great weekend, guys. So November 14th, we got Jake Paul versus Tank. November 15th, we have Eubank Jr. versus Ben 2 and Islam versus JDM. That'll be a great weekend. Yeah, that's going to be a banger. And then the 22nd, the following week, is Benavidez Yard, Haney Norman Jr. It's supposed to be Better Be, but I think that, the fight got canceled, unfortunately. Yeah, so we're picking up. We're picking it up. We will recover. This week was not great. Next week will not be great, but we're getting back to it. November and December should be fun. So yeah, thank you guys. Stay on the lookout. And then Roach versus Cruz is December 6th. That's actually a hard fight to pick for me. Pitbull versus Roach. That's a hard one for me so far. Yeah. We'll see. And then Obitaya is fighting as well. Yeah, some good stuff coming up. So thank you guys for coming through. I'll catch y'all next time. Roach got it? I think so too. I'm leaning Roach right now. I'm definitely reading Roach right now. So thank you guys. Peace out. I'll be back. What's today? Today's Saturday. I'll be streaming on Monday. So make sure y'all come through. Thank you guys. You have a good night. Peace out. Or a good day. Since it's only 4 o'clock. Peace. Yeah, Sharp. If he fights like he did against Tank, hey, he's a problem for anybody. All right, brother. Have a good one. Peace.